Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Scholes becomes the latest member of the 300 club, another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, it's...
He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Ekitike has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Filippo Inzaghi. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Albert Ferrer. And it's Kukcu. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Raul. And he's worked it through. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Turns back here, probably the best option. No goals as yet. Camavinga. Neymar. Now Albert Ferrer. And he gets rid in a hurry. Raul. And that has been knocked clear. Nicked it back promptly. Good chance here! Could be danger here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Costa Curta is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Camavinga. Shot, surely! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Scholes. Serginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Drogba.
Paris Saint-Germain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
De Bruyne herring after the ball here. De Bruyne goes on a run down the left wing. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through, and it's Inzaghi. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Paris Saint-Germain leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Thinks one through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. Kane. Neymar, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And it's Drogba. Now that looks a decent ball. Paris Saint-Germain just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. De Bruyne. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's a key interception. Short changes him with that pass. Serginho threads one in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's had a shot! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two...
Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nicely aimed pass. Can they find an extra gear here? Oh, looks a smashing ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear. And the finish! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Has been indicated.
He can get that clear. Ball driven towards the far post. Desperate defending required here. Drogba! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Paris Saint-Germain have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. He has found the way through. Lovely. He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Corner number 3 coming up. Terrific header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Hunis really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Thuram. Rijkaard. Engages and forces him off the ball. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have an attempt on goal. Looking for options from shapes to shoot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The breakthrough strike! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Paris Saint-Germain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Khan clears. Picked out Hunis! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Neymar. It's a threatening ball. Puyol has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. About as smooth as it gets. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. You just can't do anything about that. That's genius.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Tries a shot! And he's done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Well read, nice interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kane. Goulet. Rijkaard gets over and in. And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know.
Shoots! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chance! And he's heaved it away. Hernes.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Ekitike. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's made its way to him. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. And it's Camavinga. Now Neymar. Goulet. Played out to the right. Mbappe. Mbappe is flagged offside. Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Camavinga. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. And it's Kukçu. Header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's lost his man here. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Now it's Goulet. Now then, and the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Up he goes! That pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most accurate pass. Camavinga. Oh, that's a key interception. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mbappe! There's the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. Goulet. Edmilson. And it's been played through. That is a crunching tackle. Camavinga with the clearance. Khan gets good distance on it. Quality ball. Five minutes to add. Looking to play him in. Mohamed Salah. He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. That's the end. Paris Saint-Germain played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
And a quick announcement for the
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. It's a threatening ball. Neymar has got himself a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
That was travelling.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
That is a little undercooked. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bebeto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox-in-the-box type player.
Roberto Baggio! Baggio! Oh, my word, that's fabulous!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rijkaard. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Great vision. Thinks about the shot. Now, can they get him away? Paris Saint-Germain claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. But it's made sure that's not getting through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard. A probing pass. Oh, that's clever. This looks promising. Cleared without complication.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Gets his head on it! Chiellini concedes a free kick for that. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Nicely shaped ball. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Scholes. Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, some tackle that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Kukçu. Can he get it through? It's run loose. Who's got a chance? Good strike. Quite an alarm.
A lot of space here. A real opportunity.
Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And they've got rid. Tries from distance. There was plenty of power on that. Nice looking ball. Koundé spots it and intercepts.
Borussia Dortmund are totally dominant in the middle of the park and no way through zone.
Camavinga. Played back in. Ekitike. That's really well cleared. Rafinha. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Kane. And he thumps it clear. Mbappe. Rafinha. Crunching tackle. Scholes. Some resolute defending there. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Just a quick announcement. It is now
Well,
time
obviously
for our
things
special
are not
voting.
good, Peter.
Please
It
grab
seems the
tickets you
team
were
were
given
just
and
a
we'll
bit
get you
too
the gates.
busy, playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
action is back underway.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even...
And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. Scholes. Beckham does really well to win the ball there. And it's Neymar. Oh, they can break here. Kane. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rafinha. That's good running with the ball. Gets a good foot in there. Paris Saint-Germain still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Plays a sharp little ball here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
There's the shot! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexity. Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Bebeto, looking to play him in. Oh, he's been caught napping. And a chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they get themselves in front! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rafinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Now it's And the finish! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 18, Kane. Number 9, Ekitike. Number 19, coming on the field. Number 21, Mohamed Salah. Number 8, Mbappe. Number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Borussia Dortmund go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Pass somewhat off target. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Played into space. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Spread it left. Albert Ferrer promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Neymar. And this is Mohamed Salah. Rafinha. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well read, nice interception. Rafinha. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Over to the left. And he's managed to get free. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Albert Ferrer. Raul. Now Mbappe. And here's Mohamed Salah. Stood up well to him there.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Kukçu. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mohamed Salah pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Lovely, now then. Rafinha. Ambitious ball here. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. This, the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Could be danger here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be... He's had a shot! Can he get it through? Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Baggio. He has found a way through. Roberto Baggio! Short changes him with that pass. Tries to play it through.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Always onto this. That's the keeper's ball. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Rijkaard is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. Oh, it's a stunning goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Number 18, Rafinha.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rijkaard. Camavinga. Beckham. That's an imaginative pass. Ambitious ball here. Chiellini calmly anticipates. Beckham. Rijkaard. And Rafinha. No, he refuses to take the bait. Now it's Kane. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice looking ball. And he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pinches it off him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Crunching tackle. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's gone for goal! Chooses to go back. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Bebeto. Brilliantly cut out. A probing pass. No, that's been intercepted. Picked out brilliantly.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Great vision. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rijkaard. 15 minutes till half-time. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. No, it's come to nothing. Pressing high and with purpose. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Koundé goes sliding in. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Paris Saint-Germain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Looking to play him in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Danger averted for now. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Can he get on the end of this? Chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Rafinha! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Howson. Chiellini. And it's Beckham. And it's Beckham. Now this could be a chance. And Bebeto! A Bebeto beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Koundé. Looking for options for movement. Howson. Beckham. And Rafinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rafinha! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Costa Curta. Mbappe. Rafinha gets into some space. That's good play. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Plays a sharp little ball here.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Some good work on the right flank here. He's picked his way through. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So, who's he going to be aiming for here?
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 18, Kane. Number 9, Ekitike. Number 19, coming on the field. Number
Right
21,
card!
Mohamed Salah.
Oh, terrific save.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Rijkaard with the slide tackle there. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Threads one in. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.